Hey everyone, welcome back. And today I am in Elvira, Pennsylvania, in Union County, and we are going to check out some old World War II bunkers that were built in 1942. And I am being joined by Tony. You might remember he's been in some of my other videos. Oh my God, I think I found one already. Wow. It's open too. Oh, this is a little scary. Let's see if I can squeeze in there. All right, I'm gonna try to go in. It's really dark and I did not bring, oh my God, it echoes like crazy.
Hello?
Yeah, see how this flashlight's no good. All right, so that first bunker was really dark and you couldn't see anything with the stupid flashlight I brought. Some pretty wildflowers. Well, I'm gonna make the most out of this little hike. And I know we're gonna see a whole lot more of those bunkers, so. All right, well, hopefully we're gonna make this an interesting video. In 1942, the US government used eminent domain and built munitions bunkers here. I think, God, over 100. I think it's something like 140 of them. And they're still buried here, kind of in the woods. I shouldn't say buried, but they're grown over. Ah, there's a little pond or creek over here.
Yeah, right there by that bunker is all like a wetland.
Well, check this out.
Oh my gosh, it's a little pond with little big.
So again, here is a bunker. Oh, this is cool. So these bunkers were put here in 1942. I can hear myself echoing already. All right, let's go in.
I don't know if you'll be able to see, but you can see.
No, I think if I stand here, you can see a little bit. I'll take some pictures in here as well. I do have flash on my other camera.
Yeah, cool.
Woo! Tony? Tony! Oh my God, the acoustics in here. I don't know if this is coming across on the video, but it's pretty cool. So obviously the graffiti artists have made their way here. Actually, I think you can see a little bit better than I would have anticipated.
Yeah, you can see some of them.
So from what I understand, Tony, these were for dynamite, right? They stored dynamite in here?
Yeah, I think other times.
And I think they were built, the concrete's like 9 inches, no, not 9 inches thick, but it's gotta be a lot more than 9 inches. Look at it at the door. Anyway, the concrete is really thicker at the bottom, and then as you move up, it becomes thinner, because if there was ever an explosion, I guess the explosion would go up. Not sure if any of that made sense, but wow, this is cool. We're gonna probably see a lot of these, right, Tony? So I'm not gonna, we'll have to walk back this way. I'll get my camera out later.
I think that this cemetery, I think it's down here.
All right, yeah, I wanna check out this cemetery. Okay, let's look at the outside of this.
Yeah, you're not supposed to, it says danger.
Okay, I'm back in business. Just changed my battery. So I want you to see, I'm not sure if this is coming across, but this, I'm walking to the outside of that bunker that I was just in. And you can see they're hidden under, or nature is just kind of growing up around it, or over it. Even some trees growing. So, not sure I'm gonna walk all the way up there. I don't think you're supposed to. I wouldn't think these bunkers would cave in, but one never knows. So anyway, Tony is way ahead of me now. So I gotta do some catching up. All right, I'm finally catching up with Tony. And there is another one. Did we look up how many? I think there's 142, but I'm gonna fact check that and put it on the video. I don't think we're gonna look at all 142 of them.
If you look in there, be really careful. There's a big metal bar that I hit my head.
Inside it?
No, as you walk in, like sticking out by the door.
Oh, this one's wide open.
It is. Well, it's
all right,
dark.
let's check this one out.
There. I think the top's not opened up.
No, well, you should climb up and climb up that hill.
I hit the
Tony.
side of my head. I mean, I had my hat.
I'm just gonna look in. If it's dark, it's not gonna really do much good.
Bar that sticks out.
But we're gonna check it out. Now, while I'm walking in here, Tony's gonna climb up that hill with a little shovel and clean out that little hole in the top so we can get some good pictures.
Now, just be careful that, like, there's a big.
You know what, Tony? This place is cool, though. I love finding stuff like this.
So watch your head.
All right, I'm gonna watch it. Oh my God, you are not kidding.
That bar
I could see, you know.
Oh, I hit it. I like with the side
dorky.
of my head with
Dorky Jen walks into things like that typically. So that would lock it. So somebody, okay, so far we've seen 2 bunkers. All right, I do not have a good flashlight, so you're probably not gonna hear much. You know what's cool about this? Not as much graffiti in this one, but you're not gonna be able to see that because it's dark, but you can hear me in here. So there is a hole at the top, but it must be covered over, so that's why you can't see anything. No, you can't see anything in here, but you're not missing much. Just some nasty graffiti. These all pretty much look the same. So I will take some pictures and put them on as well. But here, yeah, be careful. It's very, it's a little dangerous here. A lot of rusty metal laying around too. So, this is cool. And I know we're close to that cemetery, so stick with me, guys. We're gonna go check that out soon, too. And from what I understand, they're pretty old. There's 2 cemeteries, Tony, you said? Yeah. And they're right down the road here?
Yeah, I think one's right down here. It said, like,
one is called the Alvira. And what's this? Is this a...
Pine knob. What is that? A shotgun shell.
Shotgun shell.
Bent shotgun.
There's a walnut. Is that a walnut too? That big one?
Yeah, that's a walnut. That's a walnut.
Big ass walnuts.
Oh my gosh! That's a walnut tree. So
where?
If you want,
what's a walnut tree? Let's get a walnut tree. Right that there. Thing right there?
No, those leaves there. That's a walnut tree.
So now we know what a walnut tree looks like, Jen. Oh my God. This whole big tree?
Yeah.
Okay.
That big stone.
Where?
That was part of something.
Yeah, so there should be some remains to, what, that big piece of concrete?
Yeah, that's
yeah, who knows? We might find some ruins from the town of Elvira as we're walking around as well. You know? God, here's the cemetery.
That's Elvira.
This is
and then down the road is Pine Knob. I think it's called Pine Knob.
1887 to 1948. I always like when I see something. World War. What does that say? World War?
I don't know.
World War I, you think?
Oh, maybe they...
yeah, World War... Okay, so that's a World War I. Tony.
Yeah?
I know I get all corny with this stuff. Oh, GAR. Now, you know what? Oh, no, that doesn't say GR. It just says veteran, 1861 to 1865. So that would be the Civil War, obviously. 1849 to 1917. What I was going to say, I was looking at some tombstones before, or grave markers, and GAR, which I assume was the Civil War. So it stands for GAR, Grand Army of the Republic. So probably most people watching this already knew that, but I did not. Okay, here we got another. This I'm thinking is going to be a Civil War. Yep. GAR, Tony.
Awesome.
Grand Army of the Republic. Yeah, you can't really read the stone anymore. Never really thought about that before, but when you go to these old graveyards, it just never was really, it's not something I really explored before, but it's kind of like instant history. Ooh, God, look at that. Look at that mushroom. Ugh, I'm not going to eat that one. Okay, let's see what we got here. 1899, 1982. And please leave a comment correcting me if I'm wrong, but I'm obviously 1941 to 1945 would mean World War II vet. Okay, what's this one, Tony? POS of A, number 508. I don't know, and it's got George Washington on it. What is it? 1873 to 1928. So, what's POS? Please leave that in the comments. Okay, we got something else. Elmer J. Young, 1889-1941. PAP, Loyal Lord of Moose. I have no idea what that is, but I'm going to be respectful. So, PAP. Tony, what's the Loyal Order of Moose? Probably a lodge, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, gotcha.
Yeah, don't walk down there.
All right, well, that is it. This is the Elvira Cemetery, Tony? I believe this is the Elvira Cemetery, but there is another one here, I think, as we go down the road. Okay, so, not really a trail to this bunker, but Tony's already over there. It's got another bar sticking out.
It's pushed over further, but it's still sticking out. You know?
What if I walk in and there's a bear? You know what is funny, Tony? I think, and I could be wrong, but where we parked, I thought I saw bear traps. I don't know why they would have bear traps, though, right? All right, well, there. Maybe we'll see a bear. Stay tuned. All right, so here is another bunker. Now, these bunkers pretty much all look alike, but I just want to get as many views, and then I'll edit. Oh, shoot. Now, Tony warned me about this. I almost walked into it. So if you come down here, be careful, because for whatever reason, it's like, obviously it sticks out, but it's the same color. And when you're walking towards it, you don't really notice it. Okay, so I'm guessing you can't see in here, but it appears as if the walls have very little graffiti. So I'm gonna back up a little. Maybe you'll see it a little better from here. So if you do come, don't do what I did, or do what I forgot to do, and bring a good flashlight. I have a really nice headlamp too that I use for trail running at night, but I didn't bring it, sorry. So I am gonna kind of climb up here. I don't think you're supposed to, but I think I'm okay. If it caves in, then I know that's not going to happen, but if it did, I'm going to say that was kind of meant to be. All right, I am almost at the top, getting my workout. I try to get a little workout in on these adventures as well. I want to try to get a picture of the hole at the top. There it is. Okay, so good job, Jen. Looking down Okay, so see, that hole is almost like blocked off. I guess. Anyway, I'm gonna put my camera down that hole so you can see what I'm talking about. I think the concrete probably. Anyway, so it lets sunlight in, but it doesn't look like the hole goes straight through. I don't know. Maybe that it looks like it's almost blocked in, but when you're inside these things and you look up, it looks like it's a clear hole. Oh, check this out. I love what I find. Things like this in the woods. Check this thing out. What was this? Tell me what this was. I'm gonna snap a picture with my camera. Even though I said I was gonna take pictures with my camera on the way out. I don't think I'm gonna climb up here again. So what was that? As I try to get a good view of it without falling. Leave comments. I don't know what that is, but something to do with the bunkers, or something to do with the town of Elvira. Who knows? But it's curious to how it got up here. All right, let's try to make our way down. And if you do come here, be careful. It's probably not the smartest thing to climb up that. So anyway, one more look at that bunker. Now I gotta find Tony, and let's check out that other cemetery. It's a little easier to get to some of these bunkers than I thought. Like, I don't know what happened here, but it looks like this is all cleared. Kind of thought this would be all grown over. Now, Tony, what was this cemetery you said?
I think it's called Pine Knob.
Pine Knob?
But I think it's the denomination.
Another Civil War. Leonard Breidinger, 1835 to 1895. Thinking that stone was added later. I see a couple other Grand Army of the Republic, which was obviously the North. Tony, you're gonna have to stand in front of that tree.
I'm not going to.
Aw, just walk by it so I can get proper perspective. Look at that. Wave, Tony. Yeah, that's a big tree. What kind of tree is that? Oh, Tony, I bring you along for the tree names.
No, I didn't really look.
Oh, jeez. Tony, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do with you.
I think that's an oak tree. And that.
Holy, look at that. Oh my God. That
I
tree
think it's
is
an
big.
oak.
Okay, so Tony says it's probably an oak.
This.
Yeah, there's a prison right near it. So actually, yesterday I came here, or tried to come here, and we came in a different way. And we were following directions. We were trying to get on something called Hippie Road. And I swear, it just dies, and you can't, there's no left turn. So we never actually found it. We were driving around a prison, and I got a little weirded out just constantly driving around a prison. We probably looked suspicious. Like we were gonna help somebody bust out. So anyway, what, Tony?
Navigate to Hippie Road.
Tony's navigating to Hippie Road. He wants to prove there's a way to get here that way, but anyway. Like I said, I think if you do want to come here,
It's 2 more minutes.
GPS the Alvira The Alvira Cemetery. That's what we did today.
You
Drops you off right by a bunker, right? Isn't there parking right outside one of the bunkers?
There is.
And then you're not far from the cemetery. So there you go.
Yeah,
that's my
right let's walk 2 minutes down
hint
this
of the
way.
day. See, as I'm looking in here, you're probably not going to be able to see, but I'll walk in here a little bit. You don't even notice them. They're all over. So here's a little trail. And every time you see one of these little hills, that's another one of those bunkers. I'm going to go around this trail. Let's check out one more bunker before we get out of here. Looks like somebody's got a trail here, so shouldn't be too hard. And I guess if you want to see some of the insides of these bunkers that are not all graffitied up, the ones that are a little bit off trail are probably the ones you want to check out. And this one appears to be open as well. I'm surprised, you know. I thought a lot of them were locked up and closed, but this one's open as well. I don't know if they keep them open on purpose or... Okay, so we're not going to see anything in here. But you can hear me echoing. God, it's a little scary because Tony's not with me now. Like, what if somebody's in here? Let's hope that's not the case. So I know you can't see anything. I might come back here with a flashlight sometime. But thank you for joining me. I think I'm going to end my video here in front of the bunker. So I'm trying to put up a couple videos every month. Maybe even like one a week I'd like to do, but I guess, you know, we all have a life and I'm kind of busy. But if you could, please give me a like and consider subscribing. And that would be awesome. I really do appreciate it. And thank you for joining me and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Take care.